this computer? Okay, so for those of you guys who are new, welcome to Flamingo Mingle. I'm super excited to see so many people in here this evening. We did shift Flamingo Mingle to a little later than our normal time because it looks like 9 o'clock works much better. Well, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time works much better for most people, especially those who we have in Central Standard Time and Pacific, because we do have a wide berth through the flock as we are 300 strong. I think we're like 292. We've dropped a little bit, but all is well. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Tonight, we are going to do a master catalog walkthrough. To give you guys an idea of what we do for a master catalog walkthrough is if you have a physical catalog, this will be your opportunity to mark some little tidbits in your personal catalog that you will be able to use as like marketing tools for your customers. Things that might be a little hazy, things that might need a little explaining. We'll talk about some little kisses throughout the catalog, stuff like that. But I mark my catalogs each season to kind of look like this. And what it does is it gives me little tabs to be able to like quickly flip to certain things in my catalog. So if you do not have a physical catalog, don't worry, because this will be available on our team YouTube to go back and watch again. So if you wanted to create a master catalog just like this one, this is last season's, you'll be able to do that with the replay. But I'm going to go over a couple of different things in the new catalog. As you can see, like I said, I was wholly unprepared and only have 4 tabs available. So I'm going to be tabbing this as we go along, but don't fret, it's easy peasy. I am going to share my screen with you guys so you can actually see page by page what we're doing. And we're going to do a catalog walkthrough. And I am going to show you guys and talk to you guys a little bit about some of the products and what I saw at SFR and kind of give you an in-person. And Nasa, if you feel like you want to chime in, babe, you're welcome to chime in from anything you saw from SFR. And we will probably still see some people trickle in. So I'm going to keep my eye on that participants list, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for y'all so you can see this catalog, this glorious catalog. Thumbs up if you can see the catalog, just so I can make sure. Okay, awesome sauce. I'm like sucking down water like I just walked through a desert, y'all. It is so disgustingly humid here in Virginia today. Like, bleh. Okay, so cover of the catalog. First things first, your girl is loving the cover of this catalog. Cover of this catalog feels homey. It feels so different from last season. Last season literally looked like a sales catalog. This looks like Scentsy to me. Like this catalog looks and feels like Scentsy to me. The golden retriever on the front of it is giving me all the feels because my fat yellow lab is in the bedroom. But let me admit all these people. Okay, awesome sauce. But I love that it is fall, it is cozy, it is warm. It gives me all those vibes of decorating for fall and home decor and kind of showcases some of that here on the front. The next page is our letter from our president. So every catalog, we have a letter from our current president that kind of outlines what the season is gonna hold, what they are like feeling about the last season, this upcoming season. And it's always just a nice little sentiment to tie the whole catalog together. So Dan's note is on there if you'd like to read it. And then the next page, page 3, is our table of contents. We're going to create our own table of contents with tabs, but this is a good table of contents. Like if you wanted to put it on the front of the catalog and just like rip that page, yeah, you can rip that page out. If you wanted to rip that page out and have those page numbers available, easy access, you can do so, but we're going to create our own little tabs on the side. So if you're following along, you might want some tabs, some little Post-it notes that you can cut in half, whatever is convenient for you, or make a list and do it later, whatever is easier for you. I have used numbers of things over the years to tab my catalogs. But it, like I said, it does help me be able to easily flip to things I need, like prices or scent descriptions, stuff like that. So next page is all about Scentsy and all about like who we are as a company. Some of the things that we've done over the last year or so talks about how we're the official fragrance partner of Walt Disney World Resort. how we have donated so much to local charities and volunteered thousands of hours to serve causes all around the world. Just some different things that make Scentsy Scentsy. And then the next is our cause warmer. So our core values for Scentsy are authenticity, generosity, and simplicity. So in the first 3 pages of the catalog, the first actual 3 product pages of the catalog, you're going to see that outline. That first page, we are Scentsy here, and the top left-hand corner says authenticity, because we're authentic. We want to showcase what we actually are as a company, what we uphold as a company, what we do as a company. And the next page talks about generosity, and this is our cause warmer. So this is my first little tab I did put on my catalog here because I want to make sure I have the information about the charitable cause should somebody ask me a question. So as of last year or the year before, don't quote me, we switched from doing individual charities to using the Scentsy Family Foundation charity as a way to give back to different charities and not be tied to one specific charity. We used to partner with one specific charity like American Heart Association, St. Jude's, things like that. But what happened when we did that was we were very limited in what we were able to do with the warmers, with the products, and how we were able to market them. So what Scentsy does now is we, hang on, we got some people in the waiting room. There we go. What we do now is we use our charitable cause warmer as a way to put that money in the Scentsy Family Foundation, which is a 501 charitable organization. And they split that between all kinds of different charitable organizations that kind of fit the, you going to bed, baby? Okay, you're gonna have to lift her over. Hold on, guys. Come here, I'm gonna kitty. You gonna go to bed easy tonight? Okay, can you say bye, everybody?
Bye, everybody.
Say good night.
Good night.
Okay, give me kisses. Hey. Love you, go to daddy. Okay, so charitable cause. Last year when we were at SFR this last month, they talked about last year and who we donated to last year. They donated quite a bit of money to Mental Health America because it was so important for consultants that consultants reached out on our idea share to share how overwhelmingly supportive they were of Mental Health America and that they wanted to donate money to mental health organizations. So the primary charitable organization that we used for the Scentsy Family Foundation last year was Mental Health America. But they split it depending on whatever is most wanted by consultants, not necessarily what they feel is the most. So the new charitable cause warmer will donate $10 from each of the sale of the See the Good in Things warmer here that you see down here. It's a $55 warmer. To give you guys a little bit of insight, the wording and the daisies on there are like a silver, like almost like a painted silver color, if that makes sense. It is super pretty. It looks metal underneath of the glazing. It is so pretty, very mirror finish. Metallic. Thank you, Nasa. I love you. Metallic. Words are not my strong suit. But it is such a pretty warmer. It glows from within. It's a normal glow warmer, which if you didn't know, these little like G's, R's, H's next to the name of the warmer where it has this little G right here. I know it's probably hard to see. But that G, if you go a little further into the catalog, oh, they may actually have taken it out of this one. Hold please. It's in here somewhere, I can guarantee you. But these stand for glow. The H stands for hand painted. The R stands for reactive. And I think that's it. There might be one more. Nasa, correct me if I'm wrong, because I see you over there talking. Yeah, E for element. So it gives you an idea of what type of warmer it is. If it's a glow warmer, if it's a hand painted warmer, if it's a reactive glaze warmer, which means that it reacts a certain way once it's kiln fired, so on and so forth. Just a little tidbit and little kiss of information you may not have known about the catalog. The next page here is simplicity. There are 2 pages that outline simplicity. The first one is the whiff box. you're not familiar with the whiff box and what the whiff box entails, this is a really good page to mark because it gives you all the information about the whiff box. The next page is also about simplicity, and that's about Scentsy Club. We have a whole training on Scentsy Club on the team YouTube channel if you need some information on Scentsy Club, but it is literally the best thing since sliced bread. Scentsy Club is baller, especially for your consultants, your customers turned consultants who absolutely love the products, because then they can just get their same stuff in Scentsy Club and they don't have to worry about losing their bars and things like that. So the next page starts our warmers and wax. Okay, so here is where I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into some of these products. I have full-size sticky notes available if you're marking your catalog up. I have full-size sticky notes available so that I can like write little kisses or little tidbits down, so that if somebody asks me something, I can be like, oh yeah, that one's, here's how it's made, so on and so forth. I'm just a nerd about that stuff, but that's just me. I am absolutely like, the more information, the better. Can never be enough information for me. So first little thing I'm going to tell you, this blue twirl right here, as you can see notated right next to it, it says the colored glass beads are swirled into this design to create a unique pattern. If you have never watched glass blowing, it is literally the most mind-blowing thing to watch. Pun intended. Glass blowing is so intricate and it is so seriously like finicky. Yeah, Holly asked, is the team YouTube just your channel that I'm already following? Yes, the team YouTube is just my channel. I put on each video the flamingo flock. I will probably never post individual videos on there. I'm just not that, I'm not that YouTube savvy. But if you have Netflix, you can watch, there is a show on Netflix called Blown Away that's really good and shows a lot of like, good Lord, there was a thump upstairs. I did not sound good. So there's a show called Blown Away that you can watch on how glass blowing is done. And then I marked this as the start of my warmers. So in my master catalog here, I have a little tab that just says warmers. So that way I know that that's the section of my catalog. I don't know if you guys can see my little person up here in the corner, but that's my section of the catalog that has all of my warmers. So if I need to know anything about them, they're all going to be in that little section here. The next page talks about actual Scentsy bars. And it tells you a little bit about, we have however many fragrances, we're designed with award-winning perfumes, add more wax cubes for more fragrance, so on and so forth. But what it doesn't tell you in there, and I like to notate in my catalog, is that each warmer on the dish of the warmer has a number below the Scentsy logo that tells you the optimal number of cubes you should be using for maximum fragrance strength and longevity. It is science-backed. Our scientists in our lab have figured out how many cubes give you the best fragrance throw and best longevity. So on every glass dish or ceramic dish will be a number, and that number will tell you the appropriate number of cubes to use for maximum fragrance longevity and scent throw. And it's actually pretty interesting to look at because most of your customers will probably say, oh my God, I'm not putting 4 cubes in a wax warmer. But you want to know what? When they do it for the first time, I guarantee you. Yes, Heather, that is newer. It started 2018. I want to say. So they're older than 2018 or 19. I can't remember. It may be 19. But it's been a couple years now since we revamped some of our warmers that they've started etching that number in there. More often than not, most full-size warmers take 4 cubes. It's the easiest way. Or mini warmers take 2. Easiest way I explain it. But most of your customers are probably going to say, oh my God, I'm not putting 4 cubes in my warmer. But I tell them to try it once because I can guarantee you that they're going to see a significant difference in how long the fragrance lasts and how strong the fragrance is, especially in open concept houses. Open concept houses are the biggest that I see it in because the fragrance dissipates so high instead of wide. So The next page talks about some of our designs of warmers. So as you'll see in each of our different designs of warmers, they're kind of sectioned off based off of like what theming is behind it. So this first spread, I don't know that I can show you as a spread. I might be able to show you 2 pages. Yeah, there we go. I can show you as a spread. This first spread here is like if you were to lay the catalog flat, it would show you Wild Wonders. These are all of our warmers that are dedicated to animals or tropics or some florals, things that could be found in nature, but also primarily animals. So we have 2 new warmers here, Tiger Jasper and Zebra Safari. And a little note, our zebra and cheetah print warmers are 2 of the highly requested warmers to bring back. And then Tiger Jasper is also one of those hand-blown glass warmers that makes each one unique. But the crystal and like geology thing is taking off across everything. So that jasper and the like earthy, I don't want to say witchy because there are a lot of witchy people who do crystal things, but there are a lot of non-witchy people who do crystal things. But the like crystal community is really taking off in like the last year or so, I would say. So you're going to find some of that in our design elements. You're going to see a lot of like more natural wonder type things in our design elements. It's just what's popular right now. Everybody's looking for those natural ways to bring outside inside. Love it. So the next page is called Pretty Peaceful. Tiger Jasper's so pretty in person too. It literally is, it doesn't glow super bright. It's so stunning. It literally looks like amber with little dark flecks, and it kind of reminds me of a little bit of cheetah print. Danetta, we are getting that. It's global. We will be getting that. I just don't know when. We do know we are getting it as a global LTO. So it'll be a limited time offering. So Pretty Peaceful. These are your warmers that are meant to and designed to be more serene, more light colors, more brightness, things like that, that have those naturistic elements. You are going to see a lot of naturistic elements, a lot of nature-filled stuff, a lot of leafies, a lot of florals, a lot of succulents, a lot of things like that. It's so popular in the design world right now to have those outside elements brought in and create that sense of peacefulness inside your homes. Yeah, Pretty Peaceful are super pretty. I love, like Heather said, I love the classics, the clean, like the cleanliness of it. It's just, they're so pretty, but I don't like unfinished porcelain. So you will not catch me touching an unfinished porcelain warmer. That is, apparently it's a sensory processing thing. Didn't know that. Until somebody told me that. So the new ones that we have for this season, Pretty in Purple, I will tell you guys ahead of time so your customers are prepared. Pretty in Purple turned off is gray. When lit up, the glow from it creates a very pretty lilac color, but when it is turned off, it is gray. I was the person at SFR who went around turning off every single warmer and taking pictures of them on and off because your girl needs to know what they look like on and off. But it is definitely a very dark gray. You will find the pictures of every single one of our warmers, the new warmers, on Basecamp. If you're not already on Basecamp, they're on there. I loaded them in there specifically. So it's kind of like a perk of being on Basecamp. But yes, it is lilac when lit up. It's so pretty, but it is gray when turned off. So that is the new one on that page. Next page is Splash of Serenity. Something that I thought would die eventually and never has died is beach decor. And I'm so surprised that it is like the one stagnant thing in decor. It doesn't matter how many seasons we go by, we can never get rid of beach decor. And I think it's fine. I think it's great. I love, like, my parents' house's beach decor in their foyer, in their bathroom and everything like that. But it is so popular, will never die. But it's because it brings serenity, like it says, a splash of serenity. It brings this calmness to a space, and blue is a very welcoming color. So you have two new warmers. Ocean Ombre, and oh, go back, come on. Get your shiznit together up in here, homie. Where did it go? There we go. Okay. You have two new warmers on this page, Aqua Glow and Ocean Ombre. Aqua Glow looks like a wicker basket, but it is sea glass colored. It's the easiest way to explain it. It's like a sea glass colored wicker basket. Very pretty in person. And then Ocean Ombre has an iridescent finish that is not depicted very well in that picture in the catalog. Ocean Ombre is iridescent. It's so, so pretty. And lit up, the colors just flow really well together. Oh my God, they're literally stunning. Ocean Ombre is only 6 inches tall, so it's a little smaller. Aqua Glow says it's 6 inches, but it feels bigger because it's wider than Ocean Ombre. So those are the two new beachy ones. Then you've got Simply Stellar. The ones that are on this page that is new is just Pearled Gatsby. So it's the same Gatsby warmer, same design as our Gatsby warmer we have in the catalog now, except for instead of it being greenish, it is a clear whitish color, like a clear color with an iridescent finish. So pretty, so pretty. Oh, In the Clouds is stunning. In the Clouds is very bright though. I will warn you, very bright. It has no finish other than the white marbles that are rolled in it and then hand blown glass. So it is super pretty, but very bright. But I think Pearled Gatsby is the only new one on that page. Yep. So you have two different types of Gatsby now. So if somebody likes that style of Gatsby, easy reach out for Pearled Gatsby and just be like, oh my God, did you see the new Gatsby? It's iridescent. I love anything iridescent, like anything that looks like mother of pearl. I think it's pretty. That's just me though. Next is Sparkling Beauty. So these are going to be your more glamorous warmers. Yeah, I have Gatsby in our upstairs bathroom and I love it so much. These are going to be your glamorous warmers. The new one on this page, there's two new ones on this page. You've got two new mini warmers. The top one is Gold Cracked Marble and then the bottom one is Golden Scallops. Golden Scallops is supposed to be mermaid inspired. It is super pretty. It's a frosted glass with a metallic gold scallop on it. And then Gold Cracked Marble literally looks like granite. So pretty. Honestly, think it's even prettier off because when it's unlit, you can see the gold flecking in it. Oh my God, it's stunning. Love that to pieces. But these are going to be your more opulent warmers, your warmers for your a little bit bougie people, the people who like that little bit more glamorous decor. It's gray, more gray. So more gray unlit, more cream lit. It's always interesting to me how everything changes so drastically lit and unlit because it's like two completely different warmers, which is why I was the person turning them on and off at SFR. Because I was like, I'm going to unplug this. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, it is super pretty, but it is very different lit versus unlit. Next is Radiantly Rustic. Another design element that we have not seen wane is the farmhousey rustic feel. We are starting to see more and more people go more towards modern farmhousey, which is more like your Shining Light warmer here, where it has a lot of metal elements versus that just rustic, like what you would see in Antler Lodge or Prairie Pitcher. We're starting to see a wane on the Rae Dunn stuff. Starting to see people stepping a little further away from the Rae Dunn stuff and more towards simplistic stuff. Yes, that is why people pick paint and then hate it because it looks completely different. So this warmer here, Aziza, is so intricately designed. It has, like it says here, 5,000 pinholes that create this unique Moroccan design. It is stunning. It is not as bright as you would expect it to be with all those holes in it. It is a very, it's a ceramic or porcelain warmer that they have poked all these holes in and then glazed over with a gray glaze. Super pretty, not super bright because the gray part of it kind of like, yeah, perfect for a bedroom. I would say bedroom if you're okay with a little bit of light at night. My husband likes to sleep with it completely dark, so we have element warmers in our bedroom. But that one is super pretty and very intricately designed. It kind of reminds me of like those doilies that you'd find under a tea party, like under, it literally looks like a doily to me. But I think it's pretty. Honestly, there wasn't a single warmer there that I was like, oh, that's hideous. I love them all. The new one on this page, Sweet Sentiment. So Sweet Sentiment are your ones that are going to have words on it. These are the ones that are going to fit very niche decors. Chasing Fireflies is always one of our #1 sellers for warmers. Christine, it's because we didn't want you to come in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just giving Christine a hard time because I love her so much. Be Happy. No, you can't sit with us. You can sit with us sometimes, but only if you bring Jolly Ranchers. So Be Happy is not bright because it's a ceramic warmer. So since it's a ceramic warmer, it kind of blocks out that glow a little bit. Your brighter ones are going to be your glass warmers. But Bless This Home, it's a metal warmer with cutouts. So it is almost like laser etched out. The Bless This Home and the garland on it. Super pretty. That's it on that page. Okay, now let's talk about scents. We have 10 new release fragrances. I am not going to go over what they smell like because that would take forever. And I would tell you what, have we done a metal? Yeah, we've done a metal one that's mini and it doesn't get super hot. We have, which ones have we done that are metal? We had Seeing Stars. We've had a couple metal minis. I'm trying to think off the top of my head which ones I have in the house. But yes, we do have metal minis and they don't get super hot. So as you'll see on our fragrance pages here, there is a talk about the fragrance circle here down in the bottom. It gives you a good idea of like, if your customer likes fruity scents and they're looking for something new, maybe have them try citrus because they're next to each other on the fragrance wheel and they kind of overlap sometimes. But if they like citrus, they may also like florals. Your two hardest ones are going to be florals and spices, because if somebody hates florals, they're probably going to like spicy scents. And if they hate spicy scents, they're probably going to like florals. Just so, like, they're very niche. Oh, and Seashore was metal. Yeah, Nace is right. Seashore was metal. So we have 10 new fragrances. We always have 10 new fragrances for the season. So they smell fantastic. There is only one I wasn't in love with, and that was White Amber and Silk. Smells like old lady. That's just me. It smells like the inside of my grandma's house. No, thank you. I'll pass on that train. But then you'll also see we have our fragrances depicted in different groupings for holiday. And then we also have most of our harvest ones are going to be found under spice. So our fragrances are not separated out by harvest and holiday, but we do have two brochures. I know I'm going to make you guys super confused right now. So this catalog launches August 1. We also have the harvest brochure that launches September 1st, which is a smaller mini catalog dedicated just to harvest, Halloween, any new license stuff for that. It is a limited time offering, but it is a separate mini catalog. That's why we call it a brochure, not a catalog. And then we have the holiday collection catalog or brochure that will come out October 1st. And that will be all of our holiday Christmas themed stuff. You'll see all of that. They may have a wax bundle for those, but there will not be a separate catalog of holiday or harvest scents. Those are already in this main catalog, ready for your customers whenever they're ready. Like if I could put Be Merry in my catalog right now, I'd be doing it. So feel free to go through the catalog here and see which of your favorites is coming back. And then cry about which of your favorites didn't come back and you didn't put them in Scentsy Club because you don't listen to your consultant or your teammates. And then the next page after that, as we're going to scooch down here past all of the fragrances, is our Disney stuff. So, number one thing I'm going to tell you, you may have seen on the discontinued list that we were discontinuing the wall fan diffusers, the Disney wall fan diffusers. Don't worry. There's a reason for that. They're in the new catalog, right? Confusing. Not confusing because they have discontinued the old Mickey and Minnie wall fan diffusers and the old Disney Princess wall fan diffusers. Because guess what? They now all come with night lights. They all come with built-in night lights. Great. So all of your customers who have been begging for the kids designated wall fan diffusers to have a freaking nightlight, glory, they finally have night lights. And Scentsy listens when consultants are like, look, even if you just make the kids ones have night lights, make the kids ones have night lights, because Melly is at that nightlight stage now. She getting new wall fan diffusers. She's getting Mickey and Minnie faux show. So most of this is not new. Oh, I would die for a Dory one. Mel is obsessed with Finding Dory. She won't watch Finding Nemo. She'll only watch Finding Dory. She is the weirdest freaking kid. But so none of this is new except for the fact that all of our character wall fan diffusers or our licensed wall fan diffusers will now feature a light, which I love. And I think that it is amazing. And it does list here in the catalog that we are the official fragrance products for the Walt Disney World Resort. So just if you're not familiar with the wording on that, is very specific wording for a reason. There's a news tab article on your workstation. If you type in official fragrance partner or something like that, it should pop up, or even just Walt Disney World Resort, it should come up. But there's a reason why we have specific wording for that. And it is way too much. I love Dory. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Okay, next, on this next page, two new things. We have a new Winnie the Pooh wall fan diffuser. He is super cute. I will actually show him to y'all because I have him. Super-de duper-de cute. I'm going to stop screen sharing really fast so I can show you guys this. Oh, stop share. Boop. Okay, so I will show you guys Winnie the Pooh real fast. And as you will also notice, with Winnie the Pooh comes new 100 Acre Wood pods. If you have not tried 100 Acre Woods yet, but you like Luna, Fuzzy Blanket, or Shimmer, you will like 100 Acre Woods. It's much more cottony. Look how big his darn head is, y'all. I'm obsessed. But I also love how it's a red base and it does have a nightlight. Super cute. So stinking adorable. This is like, I wish it was classic Pooh, but I'm totes okay with this Pooh too. But 100 Acre Wood pods. If you haven't tried 100 Acre Wood yet, it's amazing. Also, if your customers are really into Winnie the Pooh, or you're looking for a really good baby shower gift, gender neutral baby shower gift. Pack of pods and Winnie the Pooh wall fan diffuser creates a night light in the baby's room for late night nursing or late night. Your kid won't go the F to sleep. Great. Which is what we're in right now. So I wanted to show you guys that in person so that you guys could see it, but super cute, very large, surprisingly. I'm obsessed. I love Winnie the Pooh. We contemplated putting Melly's nursery in Winnie the Pooh, but you know, we have to stick with the flamingo theme. Our nursery's tropical themed. Okay. Want me to karate? I will sell her to you, Christine, if you would like her. You just got to come pick her up. Okay, so nothing else on this page is new. Like I said earlier, the wall fan diffusers do say that they're new on here just because they now come with a light. Notice that they do also have a slightly higher price point. Part of that is licensing, and part of that is because we now manufacture them with a light in them so that they're a little more pricey. But well worth it. Okay, next is be there in 368 days. Yeah, I know, I'm so looking forward to freaking SFR next year. Anyways, okay, two new things. New buddy, Valley the Valleus sheep. I almost said Valerian sheep. But Valley the Valaeus sheep or Valaeus sheep, whoever knows, correct me if I'm wrong. Forewarning, scratchiest Scentsy buddy I've ever touched in my entire life. It is not soft, but I think it is accurate to the actual sheep. I think that their wool is not very soft. But the black-nosed sheep are the ones that Orville's family farms and raises at a sheep farm in Idaho in Meridian. And I'm still poopy that I chose not to go to the sheep farm to go see the sheep. I wanted to go see the little baby black-nosed sheep. But it is significant of what Scentsy is and how it's a family business and how Heidi and Orville have helped raise the sheep and the sheep farm alongside this business. They shaved a sheep for this buddy. What? Did they really? Because it's not soft. It sucks. Oh, Nicole, you're confusing me. I'm like, do you have information that I don't have? But I don't know. It's not soft. Just forewarning you. But what is soft is the new cactus Bitty Buddy or Buddy Clip and Vega the unicorn. Any of your customers who collect unicorn things for their kids need the Vega. My child still calls it a horse with a horn. She doesn't know what a unicorn is. Thank the Lord. Anybody who knew me when I was pregnant with Melly would know how anti-unicorn we were. So she still doesn't know what a unicorn is at almost 3. But I love that they put at the top here, why Scentsy, because our products are designed to delight the senses with kid-safe fragrance. So the beads that are inside of the buddy clips are non-toxic. Your kids can chew on them. I wouldn't suggest you eat them because they're just gross, but they are non-toxic. Were you really, Nasa? Is it like My Little Pony? Oh wait, those aren't unicorns. I have no clue. I'm not a flamingos. Melly did flamingos everything. My baby shower is flamingo themed. Okay, so buddy clips, good. Next is the air purifier. Nothing new about the air purifier, just gets its own cool page with fall decor and stuff like that. No new wall fan diffusers. If you did not notice already, wall fan diffusers are $30 and $35. $35 are the ones with the lights that are not licensed, and $30 are just your regular wall fan diffuser. So they did go up by $5. Inflation sucks, y'all. It sucks, but it's everywhere. Everybody's expecting it. It is, it's just something that we're not going to be able to avoid. Unfortunately, the same prices that were available to us in 2018, 2019 are just not available with crap going on. We won't get political about it, but inflation sucks, period. So the next page, you're going to find our fragrance grid with all of our pods that are available. If you guys didn't know, the little stars next to the fragrances mean that that's a new fragrance. If it's a circle, it means it's a returning fragrance. The stars mean it's brand new to this catalog. And then on the left-hand side, you'll see my cute little friend, Brittany Bartow, down here in the corner. Love her to death. But you'll also see the Scentsy Go Solid, and all of our colors currently available in mini fan diffusers. We may see some other colors come out in mini fan diffusers as like LTOs, but these are our core catalog available all the time, mini fan diffusers. Another really great gift, mini fan diffusers, pods. You guys, if you are looking for gift season, or you have customers who are looking for Secret Santa gifts, mini fan diffuser, pods. 2 reasons. One, it's a $25 gift, which most Secret Santa gifts are $25 and under. So mini fan diffuser and pods, plus there is no other place they can buy pods. They have to come back to you to purchase pods. You can't get the pods anywhere else. There's only for Scentsy. Kat, what are you doing, you weirdo? They're only for Scentsy. So yes, and Heather makes a great point. It's great for college dorms where plugs are not allowed. Scentsy Go too, because they can throw it in their book bag and take it with them on their nightly romps to their frat parties. And then everybody's gonna be like, what smells so good? So it's great, but it's cheap gifts, good to go, perfect Secret Santa gifts. Next is diffusers. The one thing I want to talk to you guys about really quickly on the diffuser page. there's a lot of questions about, well, why would I pay $130 or $150 for this big diffuser when this other one is $65? So there are two reasons there are a couple different reasons why we have two different types of diffusers. Why one is considered premium and one is considered deluxe. The deluxe diffuser has a much bigger reservoir and is designed for efficiency, not for prettiness. The premium diffusers are premium because they're made with premium products. They're made with glass shades. They're much prettier, but they're designed with decor in mind. They're not designed with necessarily efficiency in mind. They use the same systems. They use the same ultrasonic disc to atomize the oil and mix it with the water to make it diffuse. But the deluxe diffuser is plastic. It's much cheaper to manufacture, and it has a much bigger reservoir. So it stays on for almost 36 hours. Great. Well worth it. And you can find all of that information right here under premium and deluxe on this page. On this page where it says premium here on the left-hand side and deluxe on the right-hand side, you'll find all of the information that you'll need to know about the diffusers themselves. And then down here on the bottom gives you a little bit of information into the difference of natural and essential oils. If you are not an oily person or you don't have a really niche group of people who purchase our oils, I highly suggest taking a chance to look up some YouTube videos on the difference between natural and essential oils and how they're farmed and things like that, because it's going to make you a well-rounded consultant to know the difference between natural versus essential oils, how therapeutic grade is just crap that companies put on bottles to make you want to buy it because it sounds better. Stuff like that nobody else would take the time to learn, that if you take the time to learn it, it's going to make you a more well-rounded and more trustable consultant, because your customers are going to trust what you're saying because you've done your research. I can promise you, knowing the fragrance pyramid has gotten me so many orders because I know my stuff to be able to tell my customers, you're not going to like that because it's not going to last a long time. Okay, so next is all of our premium diffusers, and their shades. You can buy the shades separately. So if your customer has a premium diffuser base, they can buy a shade separately. They don't have to buy a whole new diffuser, but they are super pretty. We don't have any new ones this season. We got the new Jeweled Deluxe diffuser last season. I think they're proposing for spring some new diffuser shades, but we'll see. Then you've got your oils. We got 4 new oils. We have toasted vanilla cranberry, citrus cinnamon tea, cardamom eucalyptus, and peach and patchouli. Patchouli is a very acquired taste. If you have people who like earthy, herby scents, patchouli is the one for them. I always say it smells like a hippie. That's just me. But I know a lot of people who love patchouli, not my cup of tea. But I have not smelled any of these to tell you guys if they smell good or not. So if you get them, let me know, because I'm not an oily person. I have a bajillion bottles of oil and 4 diffusers I don't use. So that's just my life. I would forget to change my wax if I didn't remind myself every week. Next page is body care. So makes me think of that scene from Easy A. I love Easy A. I love Emma Stone. So little tidbit up here in the left-hand corner about this little aloe plant and this little sunflower here. It says products with these icons are infused with aloe and or sunflower for extra softness and moisturizing. So our sugar scrub here has a little sunflower, so it tells you that it's infused with sunflower oil to help moisturize. Body wash has aloe and sunflower in it, great for moisturizing. Scentsy soaks even have aloe and sunflower oil in it, and as does the most of our body care line. Another thing that most people don't know about our body care line, y'all, it is all made, packaged, and delivered in Idaho. So it is, but it is upheld by the standards of the European standards of beauty. So our body care line is, Christine uses our sugar scrubs the night before spray tans for her clients, which If any of y'all are in East Texas and need a spray tan, go see Christine. She's amazing. She spray tan, or she wiped me with tanning stuff at SFR. But all of our products are designed and packaged and everything in Idaho. So it's all made in the USA. So yeah, I love the scrubs. I'm a big Scentsy soak fan. Melly's a big Scentsy soak fan. I shave with our scrubs. Plus I also like anything with a flamingo on it. So you know that coconut daiquiris in our rotation at the house. I do love that we now have the bigger hand soap bottles. I think that it's much more aesthetically pleasing. But what was I going to say about this? Oh, down here in the right-hand corner, you can see the new fragrance is Vanilla Waves in the body care. And then we have some returning ones like Jeweled Pomegranate, which is really good for the fall. And yeah, I think that's what I was going to say. Yep. Okay. Next, laundry. So laundry stuff, we're getting Fluffy Fleece in laundry. If you have not smelled Fluffy Fleece, it is great for winter and fall. But Fluffy Fleece is so good. Yeah, Kelly, I said the same thing when I was at SFR, when I was talking to somebody, product development. They need to make Ziploc baggies on the soaks. I pour mine out into a jar anyways, but it would be much better to have a Ziploc baggie on a soak. No new products in here. Some things to note about our laundry line, they're HE safe. So you can use them in HE washers and dryers. They're ultra concentrated, so you do not need to use a lot. If you're having issues, if your customer says, well, I used the laundry liquid, the washer whiffs, everything like that, and my clothes smelled like they were mildewy, it's because there are enzymes in our laundry liquid to help break down dirt and grime. And if you use too much of them, like too much laundry liquid, the enzymes don't break everything down properly and stay in your clothes, and it can just create that mildewy smell. They have like regular Ziplocs, but she's talking about the sliding Ziplocs. So like you don't have to like pinch it together and slide it across. But if you use too much laundry liquid, then you will get that like mildewy smell. If you want stronger fragrance on your clothes, instead of using more laundry liquid, use more washer whiffs. Easiest way. And if you have a large load of washer whiffs, or a large load of clothes and you're putting washer whiffs on top of them, easiest way to do it is dissolve your washer whiffs in a little bit of hot water first to make sure that they dissolve, and then dump them in. So we also got pink cotton in our Scentsy Fresh. Your girl is so looking forward to that, so I can match all of my stuffs together. But I think that is it. Oh, quick little note. Fluffy Fleece does not come in Scentsy Fresh. Just forewarning you. One of the things that suck about the laundry care line is some fragrances just don't transfer well into Scentsy Fresh with what they use for odor eliminating. Some of the fragrances don't transfer well. So we have a couple fragrances that are not available in Scentsy Fresh, Jammy Time and Fluffy Fleece. And as you know, Jammy Time, Lavender Cotton, Palm Beach Breeze, they were all discontinued in wax bars. They are still available in laundry care. So they have become laundry exclusive fragrances just for this season. We don't know if they'll be brought back in the spring. Who knows? Next is cleaning. So cleaning, we got Vanilla Mint and cleaning. I'm super excited about that. But we still, same thing with some of those fragrances that were discontinued. Coastal Sunset, Make a Splash, Squeeze the Day, Sunkissed Citrus. They're now exclusive cleaning fragrances. Same thing about the Made in Idaho. All clean products are made in Idaho. If you guys ever have a chance to visit our home office and see the home office campus and see all the manufacturing and things like that, it is amazing. It's amazing to see all that. And you can fill your own pods if you go. They have a pod filling station that you can fill your own pods at home office. Let's see. Next is pets. We did not get anything new in pets except for cute little pictures of puppies and a kitty cat. But we didn't get any new scents for the fall, but it's okay because we've got amazing scents in pets line. Fun fact about the pets line, Best Bud Suds could be used on any furry creature, including goats. The Freshen Up Pup and No Knot Spot were not designed to be used on anything other than dogs because they don't know whether or not it would cause issues with licking with any animals that could lick themselves. We do not test on animals. So they don't want to test to see whether or not it's going to cause an issue with a cat licking themselves. Yes, you can use the detangling spray on your kids or yourself, and it works really freaking well. Don't ask me if I use it on Melly because I might. Her hair gets tangled really easy. So, but great stuff. I use Best Bud Suds on Ralph, and anybody who knows Ralph, he has very sensitive skin. Like right now he has no fur on the tip of his tail. So very sensitive skin, and he does fine with it. Doesn't break him out, doesn't have any issues. It's made with colloidal oatmeal and sunflower oil. So it's made to be very, very moisturizing and gentle. And it's GRAS certified, which is, don't tell me what, I'm losing my train of thought, but anyways, it's GRAS certified. You can look up GRAS. My brain is literally fading. Next is Unplugged. New item is our travel twist. It's another one I wanted to show you guys really quickly as I'm trying to power through these. Where did I put it? Actually, maybe not. I packed up for an event on Wednesday. I have an event on Wednesday. And your girl's already packed because I don't have my assistant this week. But the travel twist, easiest way to explain it is there's a little, it's about this big. So it's pretty large, and it twists open very similar to our travel tins. The way that our travel tins slid open, it twists open. So you get to choose how much fragrance you want. Inside of it is a like pad. I don't know if it's felt. I haven't popped it open to see what it is. I'm not trying to break mine to be able to use it. But it is already soaked in fragrance oils, and you just twist it open to be able to use it. Tidbit of information, stick a command strip on the back of it and attach it to diaper pail or top of your trash can or anywhere you want to burst a fragrance when you open it. It's kind of a little like life hack there for you. They would be perfect for that. And y'all, they're only $7. Only $7. I was genuinely surprised at how cheap they were. Let's see, fragrance flowers. We got some new scents and fragrance flowers. We got blue sage and tonka, cashmere and corduroy, fluffy fleece. So we've got some new fragrance flowers. Those are also really good gifts, especially around Christmas time, stocking stuffers, office gifts, stuff like that. Easy peasy gift giving there. Then you have your page that is designated just to hosting. This will give you all of the information on host credit, half price items. And then the next page talks about our compensation plan and join kits. So on the next page, it has the host exclusive starter kit and then the regular starter kit, which if you did not know, right now you can get the starter kit half off for $49 this month. So if you haven't already marketed that, that's an easy way to share it with anybody who's looking to start a business for less money. The only caveat to that is sometimes when people don't have skin in the game, they choose to do lesser than everybody else. It's just it's like a gym membership to Planet Fitness. When you only pay $10 a month, it's easier to say, I don't want to do it. Versus when you pay $200 for a starter kit or $100 for a starter kit, you have a little bit more invested to want to make it work. So you got pictures from real consultants here. These are not stage pictures. These are pictures that real consultants send in. They ask SSDs, SDs, and directors in our leadership groups. Hey, send us a picture on this. We might use it in the catalog. Hey, send us pictures on this. You guys may or may not in spring, summer see a picture of our buddy drive from last year in there. They asked me to send that to them. So I'm hoping we get to use it in the catalog. It'd be glorious. I would love it. Our compensation plan is here. If you ever have any questions on the compensation plan, Jackie Duran has an amazing video on YouTube on the comp plan that breaks it down using avocados. It is wonderful. I love Jackie Duran, and she is real easy. And it's JACQUI Duran, like Duran. Easiest way to explain it. And then at the back of the catalog here, you'll find our fragrance grid. So before the fold out portion of the catalog is our fragrance grids. There are 2 pages side by side that show you every product in the catalog and every fragrance it comes in. This is a really helpful resource. If your customer likes one fragrance, you can tell them that's also available in blank, 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 blank. Or, oh my goodness, you love fluffy fleece. Did you see it's now coming in our laundry care? So that type of thing. Or if you've got samples made of something, you can even put it on the sample. This fragrance also comes in, so on and so forth. So always a good resource to have in your back pocket as our fragrance grid there. And I utilize this most importantly out of the catalog. This is like one of my #1 used things out of the catalog is fragrance grid, because more often than not, will I get somebody who says, does that come in pods? And I'll be like, hold on. Yes, it does. Because your girl don't memorize nothing. The next page is all about bundles and saves. This is my 2nd most used page of the catalog to show people how to save money, because there's nothing worse than spending full price when you could have bundled and saved $10, or you could have bundled and saved $3, or so on and so forth. We don't have any new bundle and saves. You can still get moisture medley. You can still get 3 of most everything, 6 of some things, which buy 5 get 1 free is your 6. And then the back of the catalog, you'll find this fold out portion. That is the same exact thing as our showcase brochures, except for inside the catalog. And it shows you every single warmer, because not every single warmer makes it into the glamorous pictures on the inside of the catalog. So if your customers don't particularly love every single warmer on the inside of the catalog, tell them to check the fold out in the back. They might find something on there that they like better. It's real long. And it also talks about some of the things that are not in the catalog, like our colored bulbs, and then our stands, our cord concealing stands, and our warmer stands. Here's that grid I was talking to you about earlier. The C, G, H, LED, and R. C stands for crackle glaze, G is glows when lit, H is hand painted, and R is reactive glass. And then LED tells you that it uses a multicolor light display or has an LED feature to it that would fall under our manufacturer warranty. But our tabletop bases are back here, cord concealing stands, all the like little tidbits that you need. But everything is outlined here in the back, and it is double-sided. And then on the back, you'll see some information. There's a white spot in the back that's perfect for adding a label to. I have my labels on mine right here in the back. But it also shows you all of the things that may or may not be coming. So we have Star Wars, Wizarding World, WB, Looney Tunes, Justice League, DC, NHL, NFL, and it prompts your customers to let you know if they're interested in any of that. And it also talks about us being part of the DSA, the Direct Selling Association, which if you're not familiar with that, little tidbit about the DSA, it is what makes Scentsy Scentsy. The DSA requires that we uphold certain standards and morals for consultants and consultants and home office to make sure that consultants and customers are always taken care of first. It means that Scentsy has to abide by certain rules to make sure that we are taken care of, and we have to abide by certain rules to make sure our customers are taken care of, which is why you will see Scentsy's a little stricter on some things than other companies, but it's what makes Scentsy Scentsy. It's what makes our atmosphere so much different than other companies. I think Abby answered Heather, but no, all warmers do not take the same wattage bulb, but if you look in the catalog, next to each warmer in the catalog, it will say what wattage bulb it takes. Or if your customer has an older warmer that is not in the current catalog, if they flip the warmer over, there is a piece of, there's a sticker on the bottom of the warmer that tells them what wattage bulb it takes. If it does not have a sticker on the bottom, it will have a sticker on the cord. It is somewhere on there. It's a safety feature. But yes, it does say on the bottom of the warmer or in the catalog. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns about the catalog before I relinquish you guys to the night so that I can finish reading A Court of Mist and Fury? No, yes, no, maybe so. I don't see anybody typing. I think we are. I think we might be good. Okay, so love you a long time. Okay, so let me stop sharing really quickly and stop recording. How do I stop recording?